Hi, we are starting with Class 8 chapter Light today. Now, if I am asking you a very simple question, what makes the things visible? So, we know that we can sense our world through our eyes for sure. But apart from that, और क्या चीज़ required है? तो we know that light is also required to see the objects. Now, how light is required to see the objects? अगर लाइट कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट पे फॉल होगी देन आवर आईज विल रिसीव इट और डिटेक्ट इट एंड द ऑब्जेक्ट विल बी विजिबल टू अस. नाउ व्हाट आई मीन हियर इज if the light falls on or any object is emitting the light, our eyes is capable to detect it and that thing will be visible to us. For example, if I'm talking about the sun, so sun एक ऐसा ऑब्जेक्ट है जिसके पास उसकी खुद की लाइट है. So we already know हम ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स जो खुद अपनी लाइट एमिट करते हैं we call it as a luminous objects. And ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट्स जो लाइट एमिट नहीं कर रहे हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एनीथिंग दैट इज लाइंग इन योर रूम, फॉर एग्जाम्पल योर सोफा, बेड, सो द ऑब्जेक्ट्स दैट आर नॉट एमिटिंग दर लाइट, जो खुद अपनी लाइट एमिट नहीं कर रहे हैं, वी कॉल इट एज अ नॉन ल्यूमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट्स. नाउ हाउ द नॉन ल्यूमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर विजिबल टू अस? So we already know that we always place a tube light, a bulb or anything that provides the light in our room. So why do we apply that? So जब भी वो light or the luminous object emits the light and that light is fallen on any object, then the object will be visible to us. What I said, if you are sitting on a bed and you are able to see the almirah that is lying in front of you, right? So एक almirah जो आपके front में है, जब वो light switched on होगी, then only you will be able to see that almirah. But in the other case, if the light is switched off, you will not be able to see that almirah. Now, why this is happening? Because when the light from the luminous object is fallen on the object, then your eyes are detecting that and you are able to see that, or that object will be visible to you. Is that clear? Now what happens if the light falls on the mirror? So we already know if the light is emitted, तो वो या तो reflect होगी or it can be absorbed, right? What I said, a light when it is emitted, वो या तो reflect हो सकती है या फिर वो एब्जॉर्ब हो सकती है. नाउ व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द मिरर, सो मिरर इज अ फिनिश्ड सरफेस और अ शाइनी सरफेस. इट मीन्स इट इज हैविंग अ वेरी स्मूथ सरफेस. नाउ कोई भी स्मूथ सरफेस से अगर लाइट टकराएगी, सो फॉर श्योर इट विल बी रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक. नाउ व्हेन द लाइट इज कमिंग एंड फॉलिंग इनटू द मिरर, it will be reflected back, right? And that you already know. So you can try it with the help of a torch also. Like when the light will be fallen on the mirror, that mirror will reflect that light back because its surface is smooth, right? Now let's move on to the laws of reflection. So now when the light is falling on any surface, that ray that is falling, we call it as a incident ray. What I said, जो light आ रही है, strike कर रही है surface को, we call it as a incident ray. और जो ray उसको bounce back करके वापस जा रही है, we call it as a reflected ray. So the light ray that is coming, we call it as an incident ray, and when it is reflected back, we call it as a reflected ray. Now the line that is perpendicular to that of the mirror. Perpendicular means making the 90-degree angle with the mirror. We call it as a normal. What I said? I'm quickly repeating it again. I said the ray that is coming, we call it as an incident ray. And the ray that is reflected back, we call it as a reflected ray. And the line that is making the angle 90 degree with the mirror, we call it as a normal. Now the angle which is formed by the incident ray and the normal, we call it as the angle of incidence. And the angle which is formed between the reflected ray and the normal, we call it as the angle of reflection. And the law says that the angle of incidence will be always equal to the angle of reflection. I hope it is clear. Now the second law says that the incident ray, reflected ray and the normal, they all lie on the same plane. Now let's talk about the formation of an image by the plane mirror. Now we already know कि when we are standing in front of the mirror तो हमें वो exactly same size का image form होता हुआ दिखता है, right? We are not able to see ourselves कि हम उसमें मोटे दिख रहे हैं या उसमें से जितने हैं उससे पतले दिख रहे हैं. No, it doesn't happen like that, right? So it means that when we are able to observe ourselves in the mirror, it will be exactly the same size of object that we are getting. Means जो भी size का object आपने mirror के सामने रखा है वही same size की image will be formed, right? Apart from that, I am able to observe कि if I am raising my left hand तो mirror में मुझे वो अपना right hand दिखता है, right? It means that I am able to see the image laterally inverted, means that the left appears to be right and right appears to be left, right? So this was the second characteristics that we have observed in the plane mirror. Now the third one, if we say, we are able to get the virtual image by the plane mirror. Now what is the difference between a virtual image and the real image? So the real images are the ones that are obtained on the screen and virtual images are the ones that are not obtained on the screen. For example, the movies that are played in the theater are the example of the real images because they are formed on the screen. And virtual images example is the reflection of an object by the plane mirror because we are not able to obtain that images on the screen. So I hope the difference between the virtual and the real images are clear. So right now we have already discussed about the three features of the images that are obtained by the plane mirror. So first I said that the image will be obtained of the same size, and the second one I said that it is laterally inverted, and the third one I said that the image that is formed by the plane mirror will be a virtual image, means not formed on the screen. Now you are able to see the image that is on the screen. So now here the object AB is standing in front of the mirror. Now the image that is formed by AB, if you see in the back of the mirror or behind the mirror, the image is at the same distance. What I am saying, जब object mirror के front में है and जब object mirror के back में जो image form हो रही है, is it exactly the same distance? Suppose if the person is standing 3 cm away from the mirror. Now the image that is formed will be 3 cm behind the mirror. So here are the characteristics you are able to see about the plane mirror. So the first point says the object will be of same size. जो आपका size रहेगा in front of the mirror if you are standing, वही size हमें mirror की image में भी obtain होगा. The second thing we just now discussed is जो object और mirror के बीच का difference है, वही same distance mirror और image के distance में भी रहेगा. What I said, the distance between mirror and image and mirror and object will remain same, right? The third is the image obtained is upright. Upright means the top appears to be on top and the bottom appears to be on bottom, right? So like सिर ऊपर ही दिखेगा and legs नीचे ही दिखेंगे, right? So it just becomes laterally inverted. Laterally inverted we already discussed कि right appears करता है left पे and left appears to be right. If we are raising our left hand तो mirror में मुझे वो right hand दिखेगा and if I am raising my right hand so mirror में मुझे वो left hand दिखेगा. So the last point says it is a virtual image because it is formed by the apparent intersection of the diverging rays. Why we are calling it as a virtual image? Because the image is formed behind the mirror and the image cannot be projected on the screen. Getting?